Coming up on this week's newscast, we're welcoming back an alum to Bishop Knoll, checking in on spring sports, and weighing in on all spring break plans. All this and more on this week's episode. Get ready because BNN starts now. Hi, I'm Ariana Gonzalez. Today's top story focuses on some services and programs available for all Bishop Knoll students and staff. March is recognized as National Social Work Month in the United States, which can involve raising awareness about mental health and the role of social workers in addressing mental health issues. While students are always able to talk to a guidance counselor, they also have the opportunity to see counselors in Student Savvy, a free program that helps students with mental or social dilemmas. Here with more on BNI's mental health services are Reese Reed and Alec Cardenas.
Suicide is something that affects many people, including teenagers like you. It's not an easy topic to discuss, but it's incredibly important that we talk about it openly and honestly. In fact, according to the World Health Organization, suicide is the second leading cause of death among individuals aged 15 to 29 years of age. By talking about suicide and suicide prevention, we can break down the stigma surrounding mental health and create a supportive environment where we can help each other when we're struggling.
Students will be able to learn how to advocate for themselves. They'll learn coping strategies to deal with like stressors. You can enhance your emotional regulation. And by enhancing your emotional regulation, this can build resilience within yourself, which then can build confidence and build your self-esteem. And then more importantly, it reduces a lot of the mental health issues that students may gain.
Bishop Knoll has advanced their Department of Mental Health resources and added 2 new therapists as well as a psychologist to help students struggling with mental health to make students feel as supported as possible.
So the resources that we have available for students at Bishop Knoll are a couple of things. So one, we have a list of outside resources that students can pick up. So there's a sheet of paper with available mental health agencies that are in the area that students and parents can call and get information as far as setting up an appointment.
The counselor department encourages all students to use the resources if needed and use these resources to your advantage. They were added to this institution for your benefit. For more information, contact Mr. Rokenkamp.
Um, Another resource that students have is myself. I'm a licensed school counselor and licensed mental health counselor. So if students feel comfortable enough or want to, they can come to me in regards to mental health. Just like a school nurse, they kind of have basic, medications, a Band-Aid to kind of fix things. That's how it is here in the school counseling office as far as just a basic fix. We'll give you basic information, basic coping strategies, and if we feel or if I feel that an outside resource will be beneficial, then I will recommend you guys. And then lastly is Student Savvy. Student Savvy is outside mental health agents that come in and work with our students one-on-one. So what you're getting at like a mental health agency outside would be something that you're getting here at Bishop Knoll.
Last week, the BNI speech team competed in the state championship in Indianapolis, with 3 students bringing home awards in their areas. Here's Anais Reina with more on the story.
On March 9th, the speech team headed down to Indy to compete at state, which consists of 3 preliminary rounds that have 48 students competing, then quarterfinals with 25 students, semifinals with 12, and finally finals with 6 students. Though the team did not bring a team trophy home, they were still great accomplishments from the team. Soledad placing 5th in discussion, Jolette placing in the top 25 in info, and Gia placing in the top 25 for broadcasting.
I feel really overwhelmed because I didn't really think I was going to make it to like top 25. I honestly thought I wasn't even going to like keep moving on, but it was fun.
I feel good, but I also think there's growth for next year and next season, and I'm excited to see what next year brings.
This was the biggest team Bishop Knoll has brought to state since 2015. Though the day was long, the team was able to push through.
I felt happy that we had so many who qualified. We did a lot of work to get that many qualified this year. It's also a little nerve-wracking because before it's a little easier when you only have 3 or 4 go to state to give them one-on-one attention. And so I think we learned some lessons on how to better give some one-on-one attention next year preparing to state when we have a big group again.
The team prepared for state by going to see Mr. Bergen during SRT or after school. He would give them tips on how to improve their speeches.
Yeah, I think the team was prepared. I think sometimes when you're going to state for the first time, it's hard to be prepared for the craziness of how big it is, how competitive it is.
In sports news, baseball, softball, track, and boys volleyball are now in full competition for the season. On Tuesday, the boys volleyball team lost their first home game to Ileana Christian at home, but will play again next Thursday, March 28th against South Central. Girls softball will play their first home game against Hammond Central next Tuesday at home at 4:30. And the baseball team kicks off their season at Munster on Monday at 4:30. Indoor track season has wound down and outdoor season is in full swing. Here's Jasmine Sierra and Simon Traciak with the full story.
This year's track team has started off strong with their indoor season. They also have a new sprinting coach and a new outdoor track coming this fall for most underclassmen.
Well, I'm always open to new track members, especially because it's not a really big sport. So I'm open to getting new members and helping them be the best runners and throwers or jumpers they could possibly be.
If I ever need help, I know I have teammates and my coaches to be there for me to help me out for anything that I do, either in high jump or in running.
With their indoor season coming to an end and some other winter sports coming to an end as well, this team is now hoping for new members to join this upcoming outdoor season.
We have a larger crowd, a larger team this year, and I think that's going to help us, especially number-wise, as track meets are based off of points.
So far the season is doing pretty great. We've had some setbacks, but we're able to push through them and use like all of our basics to get better and everything.
Where's the best place to grab a quick breakfast during spring break? I'll hold it. I normally grab McDonald's. Very delicious to me, you know.
I usually go to Denny's. It's a very good place. I get pancakes and hash browns and grits.
You can never go wrong with a quick McDonald's, girl. Let me tell you. Get you a nice hash brown and an oatmeal for $5.35. Or if you feeling fancy, you could go to downtown Chicago and go to the Grand List Cafe. I love their waffles.
Probably I like Cracker Barrel. I think it's really good. Or like Sophia's.
What do you get there?
I get either the omelet and pancakes, or I get like bacon and eggs.
My aunt cooks, so my house.
What does she make?
Breakfast, what do you want me to say?
What kind of like pancakes?
Usually some grits, bacon, eggs. If she's feeling not tired, then some biscuits.
Breakfast, Churros and Highland. Very, very nice.
And what do you get there?
Oh, it's like this cinnamon French toast something, but it is really good.
I would say Starbucks. I would probably get a sandwich. Yeah, probably a sandwich and some coffee.
I think it's Scrambled Diner in Dyer, and the best thing there is the Breakfast French Toast Club or something like that. It's really good, trust.
My house. I cook my own breakfast. I have peanut butter toast, I have eggs, I have pumpkin seed, flax granola with yogurt. So yeah, that's breakfast.
I really love Panera. I love their bagels, their cream cheese. It's phenomenal.
Best TV series or movie series to binge during spring break?
Teresa. Personal favorite.
Okay, this is a hard one. I don't really watch TV, so Shameless. Can't go wrong with Shameless. Shameless always right, always.
Twilight all year round.
The Twilight movies, because they're free on YouTube with ads right now.
What do we eat?
I'm old school, so I love A Different World. It's a show that was way before your time, but you should watch it, definitely.
When someone says spring break, what do you think of?
Flowers, the sun, rain. Yeah, it's very rainy.
I think of flowers and I think of the Easter bunny.
I think we outside. It's almost summertime. Look, 1 week out of school, we could stay up for how long we want. And yeah, just be outside and be turned. Young get turned. Always.
Wait, can we stop it there?
Wait, what was the question?
Yo, Badu, do shuffle. Never mind.
Wait, that was a question?
Do I record the
Hi, I'm Mariana Gonzalez.
Oh, I think we're on the how to thank you. I'm sorry.
When will we answer that one? Anyways, okay, we'll just redo that.
Yeah, we'll just redo it just in case.
Sorry, Tiny's like coming over here.
Wait.
Hello, guys. He's probably doing this for the effects. Oh, he's here already.
Swallow is pull yourselves together. Every generation thinks it's the